welcome back for another episode with me, Anlay. On Toast, we are really excited to launch another episode, this one specifically with our bread series called Bread for Dessert. We would like to kick off by saying thank you so very much. We are loving all of the feedback and comments, follows and shares. We are so excited to be a part of your lives and you being part of ours. So thank you first of all. Moving on, today we'll be covering bread pudding, a little bit of a traditional flair to it, but we will add extra chocolate chips because you know me, I love chocolate too much to have the opportunity pass me by. And then we'll move on to a beautiful salted caramel monkey dough juicy bread to give you a little bit of a dessert feel for any braai or barbecue to come. Stay tuned. To the caramel monkey dough bread, I'm going to add all of the ingredients together and then I'm going to cover it with a little bit of Glad wrap and put it in a heated space where it just rises a little bit, it cools down as well, so that we will move on to completing the bread. Sprinkle a little bit of flour on the surface, then you are going to put your dough on top of the flour, just knead it a little bit and then you're going to cut it into pieces. Monkey bread caramel sauce, I am going to add all of the ingredients together, bring everything to a simmer, and until you get that caramel color, you will be able then to pour half over the bread before it goes into the oven, leave the other half for afterwards. You can choose whether you would like to add some extra sauce on top. And when it comes to me, yes, want more sauce, definitely want more sauce. So I've just heated this up again a little bit to add some caramel sauce on top. What a perfect caramel bread. So when it comes to a caramel bread like this, you can have it with anything. You can have it with a braai or a barbecue, you can have it as dessert. You can have it for starters, mains and dessert. You can have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The choice is up to you, but the more caramel, the better. Let's see if I can taste to my masterpiece. So for my favorite bread pudding in the world, like I said, there needs to be chocolate in a traditional bread pudding for me, but I'm going to show you the basics of and then just adding the chocolate chips in the end. So we're going to fast forward, making sure that all the ingredients goes together, and then I'll take some time when it comes to the chocolate part. Sprinkle the chocolate chips on top. Make sure that it goes into some of the sides of the bread as well, so that you have as much as possible chocolate in between. So technically the recipe is quite specific with the chocolate chips, but I flavor it with taste. Alright, so now my oven has been heated up to 180 degrees, making sure that the oven heats up nicely. You're going to leave your mix or your bread pudding in the oven for about 45 minutes until it's golden brown at the top, making sure that all of those juices is cooking and breeding, and making sure that it is promising to be the perfect bread pudding. Alright, I'll see you in a few. Dish up a nice big chunk. So I took the liberty in making some chocolate sauce, and I am going to add a little bit of almond flakes for garnish. So the chocolate sauce is basically just the chocolate chips with a little bit of cream, and then almond flakes. So this kind of chocolate flows through my veins. So obviously one needs to add more chocolate. And then one big chocolate bread pudding chunk of happiness. Sure, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Toast. It was a true pleasure enjoying the beauty, the combination between sugar and bread. making bread for dessert. Thank you so much for all of your support. Please continue to shower us with all of the feedback, your likes, follows, shares and subscriptions. It is official. We are on the planks. So thank you so much for your time. You will find us on all the social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and of course, you are already watching YouTube. Please feel free to sign up to our newsletter as well for the latest updates, and we'll be seeing you on the next one. Thank you so much for toasting with Anlay.